albums and click share, and it'll just share one of my own posts rather than sharing like somebody else's posts. So, and I've been adding to those albums ever since I signed up. So there's like hundreds of testimonials in all of my albums that I have.
That's awesome.
Did I miss anything, Kara?
I don't think so. I think your alarm thing's a good idea. And she always says that she wants to go post crazy, and she'll have like 15 things that she wants to post right then. So she like takes notes and puts them all on her phone so she can like spread them out and remember to post them later.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, because I start going, and it really helps because then like when you go to post again, it's like you don't have to like really think about it. You can just go to your notes that you saved the next 3 posts that you have and just do those, rather they're links or a reminder of which post, and then it just kind of makes it real quick.
Yeah,
so you don't have to like find a post. You have the 3 that you want to use right there.
I know, because I mean that's a good idea, because I know I go through moods. Like I'll get all this stuff and all excited and think about all these things I want to post, and then I'll just like blow up my phone, or my news feed for 3 or 4 posts when I probably should have waited and did it later when I'm busy or running around, but I need to post. So that's a really great idea.
Yeah. And see, mine's always like 8 posts or 9 posts, so I really have to calm myself. So it really helps me.
Well, you've always done a really good job at that. That's awesome. Another thing is, please don't get discouraged. If you need likes or comments, ask. This is something that we've learned in the last year or so. Sometimes when someone posts something, especially if it's their first post, no one may like it or say anything, and it's not a big deal to ask. Ask and show me Plexus, or ask if you're in any conversation. Say, hey, can you run over real quick and say something on my post? And what that does is it gets attention, and it makes people see that there's other people besides you in Plexus. So it gives it that third party credibility. So don't be afraid to ask to have someone, post on your post that you made, comment on your post. Don't share posts. I know Nikki said share posts, but what she meant was, she talked a little bit about how she shares posts, but anything that I've always told anybody that I talk to, that anything you see that I post on Facebook, feel free to use. But what I mean is, it's pay attention to what you're sharing, and a better way to do it would be copy and paste. Just because like I may post something and I may put my link in it. Well, if you just share it from my page, you're sharing my link. So anybody that sees that post could accidentally click on my link and order from me, or look at my website or whatever. So you just want to be really careful and make sure that you're copy and pasting, and that way if you need to include your link or anything in there, you can do that. And I don't know if you guys, just real quick, know about copy and pasting, but on your phone, if you are on Facebook, the Facebook app will not allow you to copy. But what you can do is you can go in under your browser, like Safari or whatever, and find the login on Facebook, find the post that you want to copy, and then copy the text. And then that way you can go back to your app and then paste that into your status. Now, as far as the picture, you do that by just like pulling up the picture. Let's see. Say that
normally you can just hold
down on it, and it'll click on sometimes and say save picture, and you can save it to your phone. Or if you're on the computer, internet slow, you can right click and hit save image as, and it'll save it to your computer, and then you can just pull it back up when you're making a new status. Pull it back up and post it under the picture, or for the picture. Okay. Okay, real quick, something I forgot a while ago, when we were talking here, I just want to talk to you guys about trial packs. This is I feel like it's one of the best ways to get your business started. And I think that if you're serious about your business and you want it to grow, that you should always have trial packs on hand. We're a society now that wants something right now. We don't want to wait on it to come in. We want it right now. So if you've got trial packs, you can sell them for $12 each, or 2 for $20 is a good way. You can also give them away if you have family or friends that you're just, you've just got started and you want them to see how great this is. You can sell those trial packs. And then the thing is, especially if they bought 2, that gives them almost a week worth of product. A great way to get your business started. When it's time for them to, if they like it, they can get on your website and then order the 30-day. But the thing is, with the trial packs, you want to make sure that you're, telling them how to take it. You want to follow up with them. Even on day 1 is a good one. It's like, hey, what do you think? Did you drink it? When did you drink it? Make sure you drank your water today. Touch base with them, kind of share with them some things that they might notice. And then follow up with a few days after that, and then a few days after that, and then get that order in. So it's a wonderful, wonderful way to start your business. And it's an investment that you will not be disappointed in if you keep those on hand. And you can order the Slim and Block. You can order 3 at a time. The Slim and Accelerator, and Slim and Boost, or just the Slim. They have 3 days and 7 days, 7 days of just the Slim. But those are all in your back office, and you can order that from yourself and get those in. And that's something that I would encourage. I feel like that is as important or more important than business cards. Business cards, of course, is important. You want people to be able to know how to get a hold of you or where to find you. But you need those 3-day trial packs, an investment worth doing. Okay. Things to do when someone shows interest. You want to add them to the testimony site that you can add customers to. So that way they can see more, and you can let them know, I'm adding you to this site. Give them the link so you can see the things that Plexus is doing for people. And that makes a huge difference. Ask them to send you their email address, and you can send them one of the emails that we talked about, or something that you personally come up with. You don't want to just blow up all this information. You want to just send them little things to catch their interest, to share them about Plexus. And then you want to also keep that relationship going. Ask lots of questions, find out, why they're interested in Plexus, what they hope Plexus would help them with, so that you can send them the right things, send them the right testimonies, or, send them things that will help them with their decision. You want to keep lists. This is a really big deal. If you can get you a system going where you can, keep lists of people, you're going to be able to, if they've inquired about Plexus, if they've liked even your post. I know that sounds a little extreme, but it's important, and you would be amazed at what you can do with just contacting people that's liked your post. Anybody that said no, they're going to be on a list, because just because they said no doesn't mean no, definitely. It just means no, not right now. So, and then potentials, you just want to put all these people on a list so that you can follow up with them. And another thing, next thing I want to talk to you about is follow up, follow up, follow up. This is huge. This is just, I can't even stress it enough. Just when you have time, read these statistics, and this is the way it is. I can tell you that I can talk to a ton of people a day. I could talk to 100 people. I have talked to 100 people a day, and probably not one of them is going to order from me or join from me the first time I talk to them. And a lot of people get discouraged because they think, well, I've talked to them about Plexus, but they said no. That's not the case. What you want to do is you want to always leave an open door for you to follow up with them later, and follow up with them, even if it takes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact, and that is the truth. That is the absolute truth. So that's just something
I always tell people.
Go ahead.
I always tell people to think about their own experience. How many people actually said yes the very first time somebody said something about Plexus to them? Because I know I didn't. I said no, and it took 2 weeks of you saying something to me every single day before I joined.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. What to do when someone shows interest. So this is just a little slide to kind of show, not everyone needs the same Plexus combo. We have different combinations. We have different products, and you want to get yourself familiar with those products. There are files in the Show Me Plexus group that go over the different products and their benefits. There's also in your back office under resources, information about the products and your own websites. It's really good to get familiar with your website and what it says about each product. But, if you just have someone that's not on any medications, that just, no sweet cravings, no chronic health problems and want to lose weight, maybe the Block and Slim might be one to offer. If anybody has any kind of health issues, gut and bowel health, boost your immune system, reduce sweet cravings, brain fog, fatigue, acne, blah, 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 blah. The list could go on and on and on. The Triplex is our main selling combo. It is amazing. It is changing lives everywhere. So just some things to keep in mind to get people started off right. And then with the Triplex, you can add the Block, you can add the Boost or Accelerator, the X Factor, just depending on different things that they want or need to try. So that's just some ideas of ways to get people started. Another thing that I skipped over, but I want to talk to you guys about is ways, again, when people are interested. You've signed up as an ambassador and you want to know, maybe share this with people. One way is to have a Plexus party or just a little get together or something like that. And it can be as simple as you have a catalog and you invite some friends over, have some snacks, wine, whatever you want, and just share with them what you started with and just do that. Or you can have someone, get on the computer and have someone do a meeting with you where just they share about the products and what it's doing. That's a good way to do it. Or you can do a Zoom meeting just like this where they're not even at your house. Y'all are different places and do that. Facebook events, we are having one every single week now. Our team they've got together and just are really doing awesome. On Thursday nights, if it's something that you're interested in and would like to take part in, just message, post it and show me or message somebody and let them know and we can add you. It's something that if you have customers or friends or family that you would like for them to know more about Plexus and they agree to it, they can come to our event, and it's on Thursday nights, 7 or 8, depending on when it was scheduled. And basically, it's just an event with tons of information, lasts for an hour and a half, have drawings for new product or different things. So it's really cool. They'll definitely be glad that they came, and it's been a great success. And it's high participation. The people in there are commenting, they're sharing their stories, they're just really a lot of knowledge. So it's something you might want to ask about. Another thing is 3-way messages and 3-way calls. If I know a lot of people that just started at Plexus, they haven't had time to learn about all the products or learn about the compensation plan or don't really know what to say to people, but they know they want to say stuff to people and they want to talk to people. So you can start a 3-way message on Facebook, add your sponsor or one of your upline to it and let them ask questions, and then they can help you answer all the questions. And it's a really cool way to get people the knowledge that you want them to have until you learn what to say yourself. And 3-way calls, same way. You might need someone to hear a story because it's, that's how they make their decision, is by the things that they hear and the stories that they hear. Okay. You reap what you sow. You will get out what you put in. What kinds of seeds are you sowing, and what will you harvest? So basically, just kind of talk, knowledge is power. One thing that with Plexus is it is just amazing the amount of things that you have at your fingertips to learn about the products, to learn about the business, lots of videos that you can listen to, YouTube videos. Sonia Dudley, Sarah Marble, Melissa Eckenhorst, Lori Harrison, Rock the Pink Live, all of those are really great that you can go and just listen while you're out driving, doing whatever. Every Wednesday, Plexus YouTube, Plexus Worldwide, they have a YouTube channel, and they issue the weekly call, and they go over just a brief description of the products, and then they share usually 2 health testimonies and a business testimony, or a health testimony and 2 business testimonies. And I know for Karen and I, when we first started Plexus, every single morning when we were getting dressed, we would listen to these calls, as many as we can listen to while we were getting dressed. And that we learned so much. I mean, you just started off your day right. You got all this information in your mind of what to tell people, and you would hear somebody's like, oh, I have this issue going on, and you would just immediately remember the call that you had listened to, and then you can share that with them with Plexus. But that's just, I mean, you know, we have a lot of time now where we're just like driving and different things. So this is a way to maybe fill up that time, or while you're cooking, cleaning, just to learn about the products and the opportunity. Conference calls every Monday. Our team has a call or a training. So something that you want to, it's usually around 8, which we've stepped it up to 7 tonight for this. But it's something that you want to encourage your team to take part in. It keeps them plugged in, keeps them knowing what to do, and just, you know, gets them connected and learn more about what's going on. Monthly opportunity meetings. I would say that there's an opportunity meeting close to you, but that may not necessarily be so. But if there is one, you should try to go. Almost all Plexus opportunity meetings are open to anybody. It doesn't matter if you're on their team or not on their team. It's something you can go to and you can invite guests to. If you bring guests to an opportunity meeting, I assure you, most of the time they are going to purchase or they are going to join, because when they hear the stories that they're going to hear, it's not about the facts, honestly. It's the stories that they hear, and they're going to be ready to join you. So it's something that you want to find anyone close to you, or try to at least go to one a month. I mean, a couple a month would even be better, but you just want to try to go to those if it's available. If it's not available, I encourage you to get with others and maybe do your own. And it doesn't have to be formal. It can just be simple, little, at a restaurant or wherever. But meetings are big. Meetings make money. They're really, really big. Team page, files, and magnifying glass. We've already went over that. We didn't go over the magnifying glass. I'll do that real quick. Oops. So I'm going to type in Plexus Journeys. There's like 40,000 people in it, but this is our testimonial site just for ambassadors. Okay, so say somebody said, I have, fibromyalgia, and you want to share with them testimonies on fibromyalgia. You can actually, in this little magnifying glass right here, type in, spell that right. My computer is slow today, I'm sorry. Anyway, if you type in what you're looking for in that box and then search, then testimonies or comments are going to come up with that included in it. So that's a good way. See right there, fibromyalgia. So that's big. That's something you really want to teach your ambassadors so they know about it, and it just makes it easy for them to find testimonies to share with the person that they're talking to. And then there's the files tab again in our group. Okay. Sorry, my dogs are barking. Okay, product knowledge. You must be a product of the product. This will build your belief and help you form your own testimony. Know your Plexus products, and like we talked about, the Plexus website, your back office, your team pages, files, etc. Tons of places to go find all that information. And when I say know your products, I do not mean know your ingredients, all that stuff. I still cannot tell you what was in every single bottle. I just, when we started with Plexus, we had no clue what it was. We just knew that it was this awesome pink drink. You could drink it, you felt better, and you started losing weight. And that's what we told people. And over time, we learned more about, each of the products and what they do. So don't think you have to get technical or you can't talk about anything until you know all these little details, because you don't. You just learn as you go. So get started right away. That's really important. Don't wait. So understand how to use the product so you can see optimal results yourself and keep your customers. So one thing with Plexus is you're kind of getting, when you, are a customer and you sign on with an ambassador, you get this coach with you that can help you say, oh, well, okay, this is not really working, or what are you doing, and kind of walk you through things so you get that right, perfect combination, or figure out what you're doing or not doing that could help better. Keys to success. Be professional. That little picture in the corner, what people think success looks like at the left, and then to the right, and I'm telling you this from experience of thousands. This is what success really looks like. So just know that it's a journey, and it's an amazing journey. And people, sometimes they might get discouraged at certain points, but it always works itself around. So be professional. Business cards, there's all kinds of places, Etsy, in your back office, all kinds of places to get brochures, business cards, things like that. 3-day trial packs. Again, big. Work your business. You can work it part-time, but not sometime. And consistency is key. If there was ever a secret about this business, I'm going to tell you that it's consistency. And the only people that fail are the ones that quit. So just be, know that you have signed on to an absolute amazing opportunity. Amazing. We have products that are changing people's lives. We have a compensation plan that is like nothing I've ever seen. I've never in my life seen this many people that I personally know making such an incredible income from, a home business that's absolutely amazing and rewarding. So you can be absolutely sure in that. And you just have to be consistent in trying to grow your business. Educate your ambassadors. Be duplicatable. Make it simple, make it easy, make sure they know where their stuff is, they get logged into the trainings, and they stay connected. Keep in touch with your customers, and then flip them to ambassadors the moment they have any success. So that's a really big deal. What better ambassador is a customer that absolutely loves the products? And they're going to be, a lot of people they'll tell you, I signed on to Plexus to get my products wholesale. Now they're diamonds or emeralds, or have this making $500 a month, $600 a month, whatever, just because they didn't even do it for a business, but they found out what it was. Second month, follow-up email or message, just ask. When they start sending referrals, just ask. It's always great if you have a customer that, you've talked to about the business, they're not interested in the business or any signing up for wholesale or anything like that. And you can, ask them if they know others that might benefit from your products. And you can maybe even offer them a special deal for sending you referrals. I love this picture. This is one of my absolute favorite pictures. Don't give up. You're closer than you think you are. And that's the truth. I love that picture. I have it saved everywhere. Okay, compensation plan, summary chart. I know the compensation plan can be confusing sometimes to a lot of people. It's especially, it may not make a lot of sense until you start getting paychecks, and then you realize kind of how it works. But this is a printout. You can find this in your back office under resources. You can also, I'm sure, find it in Show Me Plexus files. It's a good thing to print out and hang up next to you or keep with you. And it kind of lets you know, it has your ranks that you're going to be working towards. It has what's required of each of those ranks and earnings. So like, say you signed up as an ambassador. If you sign one ambassador underneath you. Okay. If you have 2 personally sponsored qualified ambassadors, you're considered a senior ambassador. If you get your 3rd qualified ambassador, that's when you hit the rank of silver. And when you get silver, you get $100 bonus on your check the next month. So that's a really big deal. That you want to try to get to silver right away and get started making some money and get your team growing. And once you become a silver ambassador, you're going to get paid on levels 1 through 5. So, and when we say levels, like I signed up Kara, she's my level 1. Kara signed up Preston. Preston's my level 2. Preston signed up Tim. Tim's my level 3. So that's how those work. Let's see. We'll talk about more of this later in detail. Okay. Understanding the compensation plan. Retail commissions. So when you start selling product, your personal volume, you're going to make a commission. You get paid on everything after your first $100. So you're going to get paid, if you sell $100 to $499, you're going to get paid 15%. If you reach the $500 mark, that changes to 25%. So now anything from $100 to whatever you sell, you're going to get paid 25% on that. You should always have a goal of 500 PV every month. That is an awesome goal to set for yourself. It's a great way to make some income right away, get started. Trial packs can definitely help you with that goal. Preferred customer bonus. This is a really big deal. If you can, when you say you've offered people, they've gotten the trial packs, they like it, they're ready to order now. You want them to order as a preferred customer. You know, first of all, it's going to help them out and it's going to help you out. There's no reason to order retail. They're going to pay a lot more money than they have to. And signing up as a preferred customer, yes, they are saying that my product's going to be shipped, whatever I select, it's going to be shipped every month. But you can get on there and cancel at any time. You can even get on and cancel online now, or you can cancel it for them. So once they order preferred, they're going to get an awesome discount. Plus, you're going to make commission off the product you sold, like you would any other product. But you're also going to get this awesome bonus on each product. And that's a really big deal that's added. It's just crazy what can be added to your check by them being a preferred customer. So that's something else I was going to say. So now you got your commission and you have your preferred bonuses when you start sharing the product. Oh, and you get that bonus every time that product ships out. You're going to get commission and you're going to get that bonus. And then on their 4th shipment, they also get another 10% off forever as long as they order. So just another benefit for them to becoming a preferred customer. All right, business building bonuses. We talked about the welcome packs. If your person that joins signs up gets a $99 welcome pack, then you're going to get a bonus of $25. If they bought a $199 welcome pack, you're going to get a bonus of $50. And these are paid weekly, not monthly. So these are checks that you could actually get the next week in the mail. So also your uplines, 3 levels up, also get paid a designated amount off those welcome packs also. So it's really cool. Retail override commissions. Every person that you personally sponsor, you will also make 5% of all your level 1 sales over $100. So say I sign Nikki up and Nikki has an awesome personal volume, PV is what we call it. Whatever she sold, I would get 5%. After her first 100, I would get 5% of that also. One-time achievement bonus. This is what we talked about. When you become silver, you get a $100 bonus. And then it goes up, gold, 250, senior gold, 350, ruby, 500, senior ruby, 750. So those are all those bonuses that you get for the rank changes. Fast start achievement bonus. When someone joins, they may be ready to dig in and get this business started right away, and they have a lot of friends ready to join it with them. If they can rank to gold, which means basically have 100 points, So that's approximately 20 people on your team. We'll go over points a little bit later, but that's approximately 20 people on your team. Then their bonuses, their silver and their gold bonus is going to double. So whatever rank they achieve within the first 30 days, besides silver, it has to be gold or above, then all the bonuses for those ranks are going to double. Okay. Plexus pay points. So we talked about levels earlier. Every person that's on your team, once they become commission qualified, which means they have purchased or sold their $100 worth of PV. Once they do that, then you earn points off them, pay points. And they've averaged approximately $3 each every month. So that's how, and that's also how you change ranks, is by the amount of points that you have on your team, besides going silver. And this is when you're really building a Plexus business and you start moving up in your ranks. This is where the majority of your pay will come from each month. So as your level 1, 2s, and 3s, you're going to make 5 points off of each of those. Number 4, level 4, you're going to make 4 points. Number 5, you're going to get 3 points. 6, you're going to get 2 points, and 7, you're going to get 1 point. Okay.
Hey, Lori.
Yes.
I wanted to mention that when you're doing a fast track to gold, that's the only time that you can go to gold with just welcome packs. The rest of the time you have to have 100 points.
Right. They actually, I'm glad you brought that up. They actually give you mock points. If you sign a welcome pack, they don't count, the welcome packs does not count as your PV as far as getting points for people. So you would get mock points if it's within your first 30 days. So even if they had their 100 PV, you get 5 points. But if someone just signed up with the welcome pack, you would get 5 points if it's in your first 30 days. The next ranks, we talk about Emerald. That is, we can go back to the compensation plan here real quick. All right. To be an Emerald ambassador, you need 6 personally sponsored ambassadors, and then you have points that you have to have. You have to have 1,500 points in your primary leg and 375 in your outside legs, total outside legs. Now, when I say primary leg, say I signed Kara and my husband and whoever underneath me, each of those of my personally sponsored ambassadors is a different leg. Whoever's team I get the most points from, they're considered my primary leg. So then everybody else outside that team is considered outside. So when you become an Emerald ambassador, there's a lot of amazing things that happen with that. Besides the amazing, amazing, amazing paycheck that you get, you also get a Plexus. Plexus gives you $500 towards, you get your choice. I think there's 4 now to pick from. White Lexuses, I'm not sure the correct on that word, but you get to pick those and they'll send you $500 a month for that. You get to go to Maui every year, you and your family. And then we talked about the profit share, or we haven't talked about the profit sharing. Plexus, what they do is they have a pool where all the commission goes into. Half of what Plexus makes goes into this pool. They take 3% of that and divide it up just among the Emerald ambassadors. So that's also added to your paycheck. Sapphire, profit share in Emerald and Sapphire pools. So then they take another 1% of that huge pool and only divide it up between the Sapphire. So you're getting the Emerald pool and you're getting the Sapphire pool. And then last but not least is the Diamond pool. You get the Emerald 3%, the Sapphire 1%, and you get another 1% that's only divided between the Diamonds. So all of that's just big old bonuses added on top of the paycheck that you're getting with your sales and your commission and your pay points. And then Diamond re-entry, as if this is not enough, Plexus has allowed you, if you reach the rank of Diamond and you get to so many points, it's 6,000 points, they allow you to re-enter underneath yourself and start all over again. So it's pretty awesome. the power of 3. We talk about this a lot. You know, why it's so important to go silver. If once that you can teach your ambassadors to go silver, you want them to understand that that is an amazing goal to have every single month for themselves to focus on, to go redo silver every month. Even though you're not getting that $100 bonus again, you're building your team, and this is how it works. So you sign 3 people up, and then you help them. And when I say help them, I mean you're in a 3-way message with them, a call, you're helping them with the event, you're helping them with the trainings, letting them know what resources, answering their questions. That's what I mean by help. You help them get their 3 people, so they become silver. And then those 3 get their 3. And then you can see how that duplicates down here. First level, you would have, 15 points, which is $45. And then they all get 3. That's on the second level. That's 9 people. So that's 45 points. That's $135. And then the third level, they get their 3. That's $405. Then they get their 3. That's 324 points times $3. That's $972. And then they get their 3. And this is only going down 5 levels. We actually get paid 7 levels ultimately. But you can see 1,000, this totals up 1,248 points. I think there's a glitch right there. But anyway, the ultimate dollar amount just for that would be $3,744. So that's how quick that can add up by you just sponsoring 3 people and helping train them so that they understand the power of 3 and how that works. Okay. I think this is actually our second to last slide. Leaders retreat. All right. This is something, a lot of people look at this and they think, I just joined Plexus. There's no way I'm going to be able to qualify for leaders retreat. That's wrong, wrong, wrong. Even if you just joined Plexus, you still have an amazing opportunity to get to qualify for leaders retreat. So you want to get with your sponsor, you want to make out a goal and a plan, and she can help you or he can help you how to work towards that goal. So basically right now, Plexus is offering, if you get a new ambassador on your team, whether they're your level 4, level 1, 2, 3, or 4, they purchase a welcome pack, you're going to get 10 credits for each of those people that joined your team. If you get a new preferred customer or a new retail customer, as long as they ordered at least $50 PV, you get 5 credits for each one of those customers. And then each month, if you sold 200 to 500 PV, you get 20 credits. Up to 999 PV, you get 50 credits. 1499 PV, you get 100 credits. And then 1500 PV and up, you're going to get 150 credits. And that's good for July and August and last month. But then the contest actually goes to September 15th. But you won't get anything for the PV, but you're still going to get your new ambassadors and your new customers for September. So if you have qualified for Leaders Retreat, it's 650 credits. And that will get you there. And they pay for your amazing room at an amazing resort. It's in Washington this year. It's going to be spectacular. It always is. Plexus goes all out in everything that they do. If you have time and you really want to know some of the things what Plexus does, just go through some of my pictures on my Facebook page, and it's unbelievable. It's awesome. And you're with your team, and it is so much fun. And a lot of people here can tell you they've been to Leaders Retreat, and it's even better than convention. So it's a lot of fun. 850 credits get you the special event, the spa, golf, etc. 1,200 credits get you the $300 travel voucher. 2,200 credits get you a $2,000 cash check. 3,200 credits get you in the private reception with executives, and then the 4,500 credits get you a $5,000 shopping spree at Bloomingdale's, which is absolutely amazing. And when I first joined Plexus, I was, June, yeah, I signed April 4th, and then in June, the 1st of June, they announced the Leaders Retreat. I was a silver ambassador. I worked my tail off. I was so excited. I set my goals and ended up winning we actually got to go to New York for a $5,000 shopping spree at Bloomingdale's. And it was crazy. I mean, I felt like a movie star. There's no other way I could have experienced what I experienced unless I was a movie star or a Plexus ambassador. So it was that cool. So just some great things to work towards, and don't check it off. Don't think that it's not something that can happen, because it can. Anybody have anything to say about Leaders Retreat or anything like that? Everybody's quiet.
Hey, Lori.
Yes.
When you earned your $5,000, did that also help you rank up as well at that time?
Oh, absolutely. By the time that I got to go to Bloomingdale's, I was an emerald. So that's by doing everything just to get to Leaders Retreat. My team, and not just me, my team, I was eligible. I was emerald by the time I got to go to the shopping spree.
That's something to shoot for then.
Absolutely.
I have something to say about the Leaders Retreat.
Yes.
Last year, I wasn't even trying. I was kind of new, and I didn't really try to get the Leaders Retreat. I kind of I didn't think I was going to be able to go because I was pregnant, and that was around my due date. And I didn't even try. I didn't check my credits or anything. And I think a couple of weeks before the Leaders Retreat, I found out that I had 650 credits, I think, and I think we needed 700 last year, right?
You might be right. I can't remember.
Yeah, I was like 50 credits away, and I didn't even try. So it shows and I wasn't, I hadn't been in the business that long, so it just shows that you can really get it, even if you think you can't. Because like I said, I wasn't even trying, and I could have went if I would have actually pushed myself a little bit more. I definitely could have went, because like I said, I wasn't doing as much with the business as I am now then.
I know, it's crazy. I remember that. I was so upset.
I know too.
And I think it's really good to also say that, if you don't decide to go to a Leaders Retreat or whatever, which I hope everyone gets to, is you're still building your team. So it's still good to encourage each other on your team and to continue to build with them, because lack of that momentum can pull a team down. And it's good to really push your team as much as you can. And some people, like Lori said, only wants it in for like their business, or only want it for their products. It doesn't matter if your goal is just to get your products for free. Push to get that goal. And sometimes that's hard to do without that momentum behind your team supporting you. So I just encourage everyone to really strive to support your team. And that's going to help new ambassadors see that you're getting support as well as you're supporting them.
Yeah, that's great. Team, that's one thing about Plexus. It's teamwork is such a big deal. The environment that Plexus allows so many people to be a part of, it's amazing support, and it goes far beyond finances, health. I mean, we're talking spiritual, mentally. It's great, absolutely great. Don't be afraid to be a part of it, even if you're just a person that's kind of shy. Sorry, this can get emotional, because I just want you guys to understand how big a deal it is to be a part of a team. And we have an amazing team, absolutely amazing team. And even if you just are going to sit back and not really say anything, that's fine, until you feel like you want to say something. But just show up and be a part of it, and never feel like you don't have people to reach out to, because you have thousands now of family to reach out to and talk to and support and encouragement. Anybody have any questions?
Can I say one more thing?
Yes.
And you don't have to just when Lori says to the team, it's not just your upline or downline, it's anybody. And we support everyone on every team. And so, I might not be on the same leg as Nikki, but Nikki and I support each other. Or I might not be the same as Faith, but Faith and I support each other. We all work together. That's the reason it's one Plexus.
Yeah, And that's, great. Like in the Show Me Plexus group, if you have time, I know not everybody's on Facebook all day. Nobody expects you to, but if you're in there and you have time and you see somebody welcomed into or whatever, feel free, just put a quick welcome or comment. It just really makes them exciting and feel good when they get introduced into a team and there's all these people saying, welcome to our team. I'm so happy you're here. It's just, it's a big deal. It's a great feeling when they've just joined Plexus. Anybody have any questions?
Lori, I just wanted to share also to encourage the new people how quickly the business can grow. I know that you have many on your team that have had success pretty quickly. my team and cross teams locally here in Denver, Colorado area. And just within the last few months, there are a number of us who have either retired from our jobs to do Plexus full time. I know Angie Faulkner, my upline, is on the Zoom meeting tonight. She's 35 years old, single lady, and she was able to just put her notice in at her corporate America job and is quitting to do Plexus full time, which is amazing. And I think, Angie, if you're on, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you're in it about 1.5 years. Is that right?
Sorry, I had to unmute myself. Yep, about 1.5 years now.
That's awesome. And you're a young 35-year-old single lady doing this.
Yeah.
I left my corporate job 2 weeks ago of 16 years. I would not have been retiring from that company probably for at least another 6 years. I've been with Plexus 10 months, and I'm able to work from home now and be my own boss. So it can happen in a very short amount of time if you're willing to put the effort and the work into it, even while you're working full time. I had a crazy stressful job. I know Angie does.
Yep.
Working, 50, 60, 80 hours a week. And we've been able to squeeze it in where we can. And we've built our businesses just from squeezing it in where we can.
Oh, I just want to scream and cry all at the same time. That's awesome. That's awesome. I remember Angie and I would talk sometimes. It'd be in the evening or whatever, and I'd send her this message, hey, this is going on, whatever. And she's like, I know I'm gonna try to check or be there, but I'm at work and I can't wait till the day where I'm not here anymore. And I just about screamed whenever I found out that she was being able to walk away from her job, because I know that's something that she really wanted.
I'd like to mention, Lori, is also that if you feel that you don't have time to be on there maybe 3 times a day, you can also plug into what's called Buffer or Hootsville and actually set up those posts to be able to post for you throughout the day. So if you're still working the corporate job, you can certainly do that, so it's being posting for you. I am also thankful I've been able to walk away from my job of 14 years of being a florist because of Plexus, and I'm so thankful for that.
Oh, gosh. Thanks for sharing that, LaRonda. That's some great advice, especially for the ones that are tech savvy, and I'm sure it's a lot simple, more simple than what we think to be able to set that up ahead of time. And congratulations to you also. This is what it's like to be a Plexus ambassador. I promise you that if your goal is to build a business with Plexus, and to get a team going, that this is what it's like. The phone calls that you're going to be getting, the things that you're going to see. If to walk away from your job is a goal for you, then it's possible. It's absolutely possible. Even better to watch people on your team walk away from their jobs or experience a life of freedom or extra income that they didn't know where they were going to get it, or amazing health testimonies. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. Well, I don't really have anything else to say. I know we kind of flew through everything, and of course can't possibly cover everything that needs to be covered, but maybe you got a few tidbits of advice about how to get started, or where to go. this is something that we'd like to do more and more of to get new people started off right and stay connected with everybody. Feel free, any suggestions that you have, anything you think of, if you want to message me, you know, I'm always open to suggestions, always, always. This is teamwork is not about it being a one-man show. We would not have our Show Me Plexus team if it was not for a lot of amazing leaders that have been willing to step up and take part. So feel free to let us know anything, any concerns or issues or any advice or suggestions.
Lori, how do you want us to go about if we want to do one of these calls for everyone? Like when we talked about Dropbox.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do a call, just get it set up. And like I said, I went ahead and upgraded my Zoom to hold 100 people and be unlimited as far as time. So just get with me and I can get you the link and make sure the time's scheduled so it doesn't interfere with anybody else. And then you can announce it on Show Me or wherever you want. And I'm all for it. Anybody that is willing to do one of these, you know, little boot camp trainings or anything, feel free, because the more that we have, and I know some people get nervous about doing one that's just not for their team, because I was that way. I will admit, yeah, you get nervous, you get your little comfort. But if you can at least offer it to everybody, it just helps because it lets people see that there's a lot more people out there doing the same thing.
Well, I'll get with you because I would like to do one on Dropbox and maybe the Periscope because I've been really experimenting with both of those.
That'd be cool. That'd be great. We could always use some social media training. All right. I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for showing up. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you, Lori.
Nice to see everybody too.
Bye, baby.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week.
Me too.
Baby,
What, baby?
I got.
What'd you get? Okay.
I can just.